Good evening, sound check, sound check. Good evening, guys, welcome. Can you hear me? Confirm in the comments below. Good evening, sound check, sound check. Comments below if you can hear me, guys. Welcome, welcome. Mulishani, Mwaikalashani, Molivi Havuti, Mutozichwanyi, Mudingahi, Mwachoma Bwanji. Yes, welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Mwaiseni. Welani. It's kind of a sad day today. Sad day, guys. Ellington has been detained. Ellington has been detained at Kansenshi police station in Ndola. So, yes. Yes, guys. Gabriel, good. Chomba, I see you. Mwaiseni, welcome. Share the page. Let's discuss today. We are talking about the mines. That's the main topic. I have lots of information to share. So just share for 5 minutes. I'm waiting for my marketing manager to join. We are going to give away some talk time for those who are on the show. So the first 5-10 minutes, we are giving out some talk time. But Ellington has been detained on order. So if you are in Ndola, make some time to see him and check on him and make sure that he has everything that he needs. Yes. So guys, mining, dramas, scandals are rocking the nation, guys. We have breaking news. The people involved in the scandal in Mansa, some of them have been arrested, some of them has been transferred. So that's the breaking news, which is a good sign. And also smugglers, some trucks have been impounded on, I think, Kasumbalesa, somewhere there, Congo bound. So trucks carrying mini meal have been impounded, illegal smuggling, guys, because one bag is fetching like almost 600 kwacha. 125 kg bag is fetching like 600, just under 600 in Congo. And then we open the borders for trade, but illegal smugglers are taking advantage. So we thank the Zambia National Service officers for being vigilant and catching those trucks, and they refused a bribe. So that is good, guys. Welcome to Poshanye. I have a few youths who will be joining me. If you want to join me, inbox me, I will send the link so you can join. Fanuel Zimba, I see you. Katai, how are you? Sunday Mumba, how are you? Share, guys. Cynthia, we see you. Thanks for the support. Sue comes, we see you. Peter Mumba, we see you. Yes, so while we are waiting, I want to share a video. While we are waiting. So this video, it was released in 2020, but it's very relevant to what we are going to talk about today. So share, guys. As we share, let me just play this video as we wait. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to play the video while we wait for people to join. Stop share. I think I have to play it. Okay. So let me start playing it before I share. I'm trying to share, guys. Just bear with me. Okay, guys, so welcome. Yes, so I just shared that video which went viral in 2020 when our government sold one of the mines for 25 million US dollars. So the government sold the mine for 25 million US dollars, and the company that bought that mine didn't even pay. They were made a payment arrangement to pay for the mine after over a period of time. I don't know if they gave them years, but the arrangement was made to, they sold the mine. I think it was 2020, it was PF, yes. So the PF government sold this mine for 25 million, and they gave this mining company a period to pay the 25 million, and the mining company paid off that 25 million in 3 months because they made a profit of 75 million in 3 months. So they paid off that 25 million right away. And then I don't know what percent the government is actually getting from the profits or from mining that copper. So guys, no sound. Can you hear me now? Can you confirm the sound? I guess maybe Facebook blocked the sound for copyright. That video. So can you hear me, guys? Confirm if you can hear me. But I posted the link on my page so you can watch it. So that video is just showing the pastor, an American pastor was preaching to say, we as Africans need to use our knowledge, what we know, to benefit us. And for me, that action of PF, the action of PF to sell that mine for 25 million to a foreign company, and the company making 75 million profits in 3 months and paying back Zambia is really sad, guys. And this is one of the reasons why PF will never come back. Yes, so I think that video has a copyright, so they blocked it. Facebook blocked it. But I have the link on my page. I think all of us have seen that link. So guys, share. We are talking about the mines today. We are talking about the mines, and if you're just joining, Ellington has been detained at Kansenshi police station. So if you have time, go and see him. We don't know what charges they have brought to him yet. Yes. So it's a sad day, but we are here, guys. We are here. So detaining Ellington is an act of intimidation. You know, they don't want the youth to be talking. That's why Ellington has been detained, and they want to make sure that those who want to talk, they'll be scared to talk. So it's quite a shame, because Ellington was detained for no reason. He was attacked. So whatever happened at the scene, we don't know. We don't know what happened, because this matter is being investigated by the police. So we can't really comment on it. We can only say that for now, the news he wrote on his page, and I am commenting this because Ellington himself wrote on his page that he has been detained. Yes, so Ellington wrote on his page that he has been detained at Kansenshi. This is public information. It's not me releasing this information. Whatever I share on this page is on social media and is on public domain. I don't create anything or fabricate anything. I just come here to talk about what's happening so we can share information, share ideas, educate each other, and learn from each other. Yes. Okay, Judy, I see you. Thank you so much. Ba Zen Mulishani, ba Edward Kapoka Mulishani, ba Loti Mwale Mulishani. Yes, share, guys. Chiteni share mwewantu ba kwalesa. We have to talk about these things because we need to stand on the truth. We need to stand on the truth, guys. Tufile tuwa iminina pachinka. Lelo tulimuma mines, lelo tulela ndeli ashi yama mines. We are talking about the mines. Guys, we are talking about the mines, and I have a short presentation. I'm alone today. Mama Matipa and Mama Maria, they have family commitments, so they won't join us today, but they'll join us tomorrow. So share, guys. Itenia bantu. Let's talk about the mines. I need you also to be contributing and participating. Yes, I need you to participate. I don't want to be talking alone. Mwalangu fisho bunangani. Nalaya mukubomba muma shift ngatamlelanda nalaya. Nalaya muma shift. Mulengu fisho bunangani. Tamle commenta. And you are not sharing. 11:23. So yes, guys. We need airtime. We need airtime giveaway. Proverbs, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so Proverbs, start giving away the airtime. I'm here. But I just want to talk about the mines. People can watch it later when they have time. So I have a few things that I want to share about the mines. So I'll just read this paragraph, which is on the internet. I didn't write this. It is on the internet according to an artificial intelligence site. So I'll read it. And I just typed in Zambia and mining, and this is what the computer gave me. It's an artificial intelligence app on the internet. So this is the information which came up when I typed Zambian mining. Zambians must start benefiting from abundant resources. That is me, that is my line. And the quotation is, Zambia is a major producer of copper, accounting for 10% of Africa's total production. We can verify these figures. So Zambia, we are accounting for 10% of Africa's total production. The country is a home to the largest copper mine in Africa. So I don't know which one is it? Is it a Konkola? Yeah, so Zambia, we have the largest copper mine in Africa. The Zambian copper belt is estimated to contain over 30 million tons of copper. So imagine, guys. So the Zambian copper belt, just the copper belt, before we go to Luapula in the northwestern, the copper belt only is estimated to have 30 million tons of copper. Zambia is also the second largest producer of cobalt, a vital component in the production of electric vehicles. So Zambia in the whole world, guys, Zambia, Muchalo Chonse, we are number 2 in producing cobalt. The country's copper and cobalt production is largely driven by the mining industry, which is one of the country's main economic activities. In recent years, the government of Zambia has made significant investments in developing copper and cobalt industry, including the construction of new processing plants and the introduction of technology and equipment, which has allowed the country to become a player in the global copper industry. So guys, this is what is on the internet, guys. Zambia, we are among the 10, we are in top 10 countries producing copper, and then we are the second largest producer of cobalt. Now, I want to talk about these things because when you look at the wealth that we have and then the poverty that we are experiencing in Zambia, it does not add up. The equation does not balance, guys. The equation does not balance because we are up there. Zambia, we have like 23 minerals. 23 minerals, precious stones are mined throughout Zambia. I'll go through the list. Amethyst, cement, coal, cobalt, copper, platinum, gold, dolomite, emerald, carbonate, tourmaline, gold, kaolin, lead, lime, malachite, manganese, nickel, scrap metal, silver, tin, uranium, is it vanadium, zinc, lithium, cellulite? Guys, the list goes on. And these are valuable minerals, guys. We just added like cellulite and lithium. These are the new minerals that have been found. Now, I think I want to talk about this because, you know, this is a lot of wealth, guys. We have a lot of wealth in Zambia, but the Zambians are not benefiting. They are not benefiting from the abundant natural resources. And that is one of the reasons people voted out PF. This is very vital information because if our wealth is managed correctly, every Zambian can become a millionaire. We are just seeing the breaking story of the scandal in Mansa involving the vice president, some DCs and police officers, you know? So this is what we are saying to say, as Zambians, we need patriotic leaders. We need the president to put out a team to help manage these resources for the benefit of all Zambians. It's about time we Zambians, we start benefiting from the Zambian resources. And I have solutions. I have solutions how Zambia can benefit from the mines. And this is what I wrote down. And then we can discuss after I tell you what I wrote down. You can put comments there. We can discuss. I want you to tag the people in the copper belt, tag the people in Mansa. That's a third copper belt. The second copper belt is a northwestern, and now we are having another copper belt in Mansa. There are all these minerals, and people are involved in all kinds of scandals to benefit themselves. So I think we should take a national approach. The mining of Zambia, or the administration, or the companies that are venturing into mining should be done by the government. That's what I think, because that way every Zambian is going to benefit. We are going to have enough money, you know, we are going to have enough money to buy medicines, to build houses, to improve our roads. Look at the Kajam. How much money are we getting from there? So these are my solutions, guys. These conditions must apply to the mining industry. I'm going to tag the Minister of Mines. I'm going to tag everybody, you know. It's not too late. We know that things are not right with this new Dawn government, but if they can open their doors, I wish this new Dawn government can have an open door policy where they are embracing everyone. They are embracing ideas because they came on a promise of improving Zambian lives. So if they came on a promise of improving Zambian lives, why are they not involving Zambians in the administration of the country? Why are they not taking ideas to say, how can we do this? So for me, this is my idea. This is my idea, and these ideas, I copied them from other countries by reading and doing research, what other countries are doing to share the wealth of their countries equally. So number one, what the Zambian government must do, or the Minister of Mines Ministry of Mines, what should they do? They should, before they award a contract, before the Zambian government Minister of Mines awards any mining contract, they should consider Zambian mining companies first. I don't get why we always go running to bring in foreigners to invest. When we have manpower, we have rich Zambians. We saw a mine that was sold for 25 million and they made 75 million in 3 months. And that is a scandal. That is a PF scandal, which brought them down on the copper belt. Up to now, people do not want PF because bad decisions were made. And these decisions, they are being made because they are receiving briefcases. They are undervaluing a company and receiving briefcases to sell deals which are going to hurt people. These deals are hurting Zambians up to now. The decisions that PF made up to now, they are still hurting Zambian. The mine that was sold for 25 million, up to now, Zambia is losing money from that mine because the price of copper, gold, and cobalt is going up every day. And if you don't know, cobalt is extracted from the copper. So actually we are told that some of these companies, they are not even disclosing how much cobalt is being extracted from the copper. So we don't even know how much, actually the exact figure. They could be fidgeting with the numbers. But it doesn't really matter because they sold the mine to them and then they wanted a low percentage. So that is sad, guys. That is really sad and it's unacceptable. We need leaders who will care for Zambians to take Zambia forward. Number 2, government must own at least 51% shares. So I am here to say, there is a cry out to say, hey, Mopani, KCM is being sold, or Vendetta is coming back and KCM is being sold to a person, Anglo-American is coming back. For me, I don't really care if Anglo-American comes back or Vendetta comes back. What I care is Zambia must own 51% of the shares of whichever mining company comes. Zambia must own 51%. And then Zambia must maintain 51% of the profits. So that is what we should worry about. We should not get worried. Vendetta is coming. So what? It's a business deal. Let us work with these people as business partners. Vendetta can come back, Anglo-American can come back, but Zambia must own 51% of the shares and 51% of the profits must remain in Zambia. We don't want this thing of getting 25% or 0.3%. How can you allow somebody to come on your property? They take everything with your labor. They are using our labor. What are they investing? What are these mining companies really investing? They are buying machinery, right? So why can't we as Zambians go and buy machinery from the companies where these mining companies buy the machinery? Why can't we do it? Their only investment is the machinery. They use Zambian labor and they underpay Zambian labor. I watched the president, Mr. HH, in his campaign message, he was saying, and I quote, how can you be paying miners 2,000 kwacha? That the president was campaigning that. Has he increased the pay for the miners? Has he increased the pay for the miners? That is my question. Comments below, guys. Let us be interacting because we have to exchange information here. And from this information, whatever, I am not wasting my time here because whatever I discuss, people take this information and they are distributing it in different formats to get it to the grassroots. So even if there are few people watching here, if you know information, share it. Because these videos, they are being distributed in different formats once we discuss a topic. Everybody must be aware of what is going on. So we are saying that, I just talked about number 2, The ownership must be 51% Zambian. Minerals, any minerals must be refined and processed in Zambia. Industrialization, this will create jobs. Right now, everything is being taken to China, and our copper, our cobalt, all our minerals, they are creating jobs for Chinese. Even if it's American company, these minerals, they are going to China. So we should make it a policy. I know Zimbabwe has already put their foot down. Nigeria has put their foot down. In many African countries, they have put their foot down and demanding that all minerals must be refined and processed in their countries. And Zambia needs to do the same. These mining companies, they make a lot of profit. They can afford to build industries, factories, to refine these products, hence creating jobs for Zambians. We are talking solutions here, guys. This is what the president, the minister of mines, these are the things they should be negotiating with these companies, because we are in a global market. We are not short of customers. These goods, they are on high demand globally. So if Anglo-America cannot accept our conditions, we go to another company. If Vendetta cannot accept our condition, we go to another company. This is how we are going to improve the lives of Zambians. It's our country. What are they going to do? There is nothing they can do apart from accept the terms. What is important is the terms of operation of these mines in our country. We, as Zambians, we have to reach a point where we are demanding our leaders to make terms and conditions of these sales agreements to benefit us. That is the only way. We all need each other. They need our minerals, we need the money. And all companies, or if a foreign company is given a contract, there must be a condition to say 95% of Zambians must, they must employ 95% of Zambians. Yes. So number one, contracts must be, priority must be given to local contractors. If not Africa, if not then global. And if they give a contract to a foreign company, 95% of the workforce must be Zambian. And they must pay them global salaries. The price of cobalt is global, you know. They pay a high price. When they take this copper, cobalt, whatever, manganese, they pay these companies that come to Zambia. When they are selling those minerals at the London Metal Exchange, they don't pay a discount price because the copper is from Zambia. No, they pay a market price. Whatever market the price is selling there, that's what they pay. So then how do they come around and pay Zambian workers risking their lives peanuts? How is our government allowing this to happen? Why is our government allowing these mines taking our copper and cobalt and selling them at premium dollar and coming and paying our people peanuts? Why? This should stop. It should stop, guys. We are not going to allow it because the government have the power in negotiating. It's our minerals, it's our birthright. They have to start negotiating these deals for Zambians to benefit, not for them to benefit. No. Mining companies already have money. So if you give them terms and conditions, they will accept because they are coming to you. So it's you, our leaders, our politicians, our leaders to, you know, have a spine, stand and make it contracts where we benefit as a country. Right now, Imwe, our politicians, you are being bribed, you are working, you are corrupted. You are the one actually corrupting these mining companies. Telling these mining companies, give us so much so that we'll give you so much. In the process, you eliminate the Zambian people. You are giving away these minerals literally for free. because even the employees, they are being paid peanuts. So it's sad, guys. And then my last point on these mining companies is that the terms of contract should be subject to review annually. Like every year, they must review the terms of the contract. Are they paying their workers enough money? Are they meeting the standard requirements, safety requirements? Are they meeting those safety requirements? Are they providing safety wear? You know, is the mines safe? Yes, guys. Otherwise, we are going nowhere. Remember youth, because we are the ones who support these politicians who are making these shoddy deals with mining companies. They are literally taking our wealth free. That's why Zambia is in this bind. Zambia is in this bind because our wealth is being taken for free. These mining companies, they are not paying anything. If they are paying anything, it's a drop in the ocean. What is 25%? You know? And then the last thing I want to comment is the issue of the loans. So on the loans, I want to say that why are our governments, ever since Bachiruba, since we went to multi-party, we have this tendency of going to borrow. Why? Why are our governments always going to borrow money? When we are sitting, I was just reading to you here to say we are sitting over 3 million tons of copper on the copper belt only. This is just copper before we put in other minerals. So why can they trade? For example, we have copper. They can go to America to say, since you have copper, can you give us maybe vehicles or medical equipment worth $2 billion, and you can get copper for $2 billion. See? Why can't they trade? Why do they have to go and get a loan? Why can't they trade goods for goods? Because our goods is money, you know, our minerals is money. So I want to break it down to you to say, this, when you hear people saying, why do they get loans? This is the option that they can get, the option that these leaders and politicians, they can actually transact in goods for goods. They can transact in goods for services. It doesn't mean that when you are trading, you always have to trade the goods for money in a currency, in hard cash. So I think we Zambians need to wake up, and we need to push. We need to speak about this so that our leaders can hear. Because they are used to the old way of saying, you know what, we have been brainwashed to thinking our copper is only good if they loan us money. No, we don't have to get a loan. We can deal with our copper. We can trade in goods for services or good for goods. We have copper, we have lithium, you know, we have cellulite, we have manganese, we have emeralds. We can say, for so much emerald, can you give us ambulances? We go to China, we go to Japan, they produce vehicles. So we can exchange goods for goods or goods for services. That way we eliminate these loans that are like, you know, Kaloba, Lunda. You know, so all these are new ways. We have to diversify our business concepts and our business dealings and get out of the box of doing things which are promoting certain individuals, you know. This idea of getting cash loan, when the money comes via Kanempia Basenda, Zambians Vashalapuf. Every time these politicians, what they do, they are always fast to come in Congolese. And the money when it comes, when the money comes, bala yakanempia, ama Zambians bashala pofi, kopa basin. So why don't we change the approach? Barter system. In the olden days, when there was no currency, it was barter system. You have so much copper, can you give us so much medicine? Or the same value. You have so much manganese, can you give us so much oil? You know, you trade, it's the same thing. But why are they always rushing Mukutoka Malone? Why? Sit and think. Me, I'm a teacher of commerce. I studied, economics. So trade, you can always trade in non-fiduciary, non-currency. You can trade goods for goods or goods for services. So that's that, guys. I'm gonna read your comments. I'm gonna read your comments. Joe Fly, politicians we have are appointed by the same ones who control and make them puppets. You know, but I don't care if a president is a puppet. He must have the heart for the people. In whatever his dealings, he must consider to say, I need medicine in the hospitals, you know? I need medicine in the hospitals. We need ambulances. We need to improve our classrooms. We need housing for our, not only our teachers, the whole country. Look at the floods that are happening, you know? Look at the floods that are happening. They can exchange goods for services, hire any company that can come and look at our drainage system in Lusaka, and before the rains, they clean up. You just hire 1 or 2 engineers. We have the labor in Zambia already. Then they hire local people to clean up the drainage and the sewerage to improve it. You know? So if you know what, if he's a puppet or no puppet, the fact is you are a president, you were elected to do a job, serve the people, you know? You were not elected to bring a country to a bind. No. Because those same people who are they are going in the west or east to get the money from, look at how they live. If you look at the cities in China, they are futuristic cities. For China, a small city in China can't even compare with a city Kukunoku US. China is ama infrastructure. So China is a #1 Ufaya copper use because of their population. China and America, they have huge population. So they have a high demand of what we have. So why can't we negotiate goods for goods with China? Goods for services with China? Why can't we negotiate that? China, you want so much copper, build so much hospitals for Zambia. China, you want so much copper, we want so many buses. China, we want this, you want so much manganese or cobalt, can you build so much homes in each town in Zambia? You think the Chinese can refuse? Because all we need is just maybe the architectural engineers, we have the labor there, all the material, we have it, you know? So this is the kind of thinking that we want to promote, the progressive thinking of where Zambians, we can all move forward as a country. We can all improve our lives, you know? Judith, I always wonder why the same called educated leaders can't. Yes, yes. Thank you, Zambia. I see your comment. Oh my God. Chief Embe says that in Changa KCM, I was getting 1,200 per month after working 12 hours underground. That is theft. That is theft. How much is a one? It's like 1,200 is less than $100, you know? That is less than $100. It's really sad. Yeah. Exactly. Dorothy Nyerenda, the West does not agree to our terms. Yes. And Dorothy is not only the West and the East. There is a huge market also in South America. There is a market there. And then in Russia also is another market, you know. Russia is another market. China is another market. Brazil, Kuriakuma, South America is another market. And there are some countries in Europe who are not part of the West. So it's like, you know, I think they must get away from the ideas of, I don't know. For me, I think it's just corruption. They give them briefcases to sign these deals where they are literally giving away the minerals for free. It's very sad and very unfortunate, really. Imagine, people have suffered, Mwandini. People have suffered. And then the other thing, you know, that's one thing why a PF will never come back, because they really did these deals. They sold that mine for 25 million. And then there's a problems in Mompani and the KCM. And they closed one mine to say the mine is not viable, Kumopani. But now New Dawn is trying to sell the mine. So how can you sell a mine that's not viable? Mweman, help me understand, because Valela, that the mine is not viable. That's one. They are saying one, the mine is not viable. That's what PF did. They closed it. But we have been reliably informed. I've been to Mufrila myself. I have a family there. Kumufrila Kuria, we are told the 30 trucks leave those mines every day. So how can 30 trucks leave a mine if the mine is closed? They laid off people. Mufrila is like a ghost town. But they laid off people. Mufrila is like a ghost town. And now 30 trucks leave that mine every day. That's what I've heard. Those in Mufrila investigate. How those trucks are leaving Mufrila loaded with copper. So who is getting the mine? Because officially, this is like legalized crime. So officially the mine is closed, but unofficially, copper is leaving the mine. You know? I'm not going to tell you. You figure it out. I'm a question and answer. Musange answer ye. Mine balanda titaili Bible baisala. Bachitale yofu abantu muni ukuchula Mufrila, there is suffering. Mufrila is almost like a ghost town. But at the same mine where they say it's not viable, I'm a traki alefuma. Na ya senda kopa. What is that? That is looting of our resources. Is looting of our Zambia resources. That's why PF will never come back. And then now this New Dawn, they are saying they want to sell the mine. How can you sell a mine that is not viable? Are you also in on it? You are stealing and robbing. It's daylight robbery, for lack of a better term. It is daylight robbery. You are stealing from your own people, impoverishing your own people. We are losing billions, millions, and billions every day. Every day we wake up, Zambia is losing money, because even the companies that are still producing, we are receiving very little profits. Even these mines that are in production, these government leaders, the deals they have made, they are so bad. We are receiving very little in profit, and then they gave them tax holiday. So na profit takuli. Whatever money they are making, if I listen, they take off a number for free. I don't know how long they signed those tax holiday and tax breaks for. I don't know if there's any money coming in. I don't know. But it's like you have to stop these guys. You have to stop it. You politicians making this decision, Zambia, you are bringing a curse to yourself and your families and your generations. You are going to be haunted by the suffering of the Zambians. You are making decisions to impoverish your own people. It has to stop. America kuno waisula maini ama waisula maini ama America kuti waisula maini muno mu America bapelo mu Zambia ni maini bampela na tax holiday. Why? Ere mamabu tukageni mwayamuku Kongole mpia. They're actually loaning us the same money they are supposed to pay us. So that tax holiday, they will turn around and loan us that money. So from them, it's like it's a cash cow. Zambia is a cash cow because our leaders were scapegoated by Tonton Kanya. Bafoyo kuipa abantu bonse ba Muzambia bakepa yero bakashale fe bapinyo ndo ama miners bale senda fe mine bale shitisha. They at this point effort to Ngalanda. Ama Zambian politicians mufo kuipa abantu. You want to kill all Zambians by impoverishing your people. Could you for a miner want less than $100 a miner? When in all the world, kuno America miner flashing with all the plus kapona hazard as allowance, you know. But I pay all kinds of allowance because it's a risk. Miners should be one of the most highly paid people. It is sad, and we are here, we'll be talking. Because Wahaka Inde campaigned on that to say, how can we pay this? So me, I'm just saying, Wahaka Inde, our Minister of Mines, if you are bringing this, I don't care what mining company you bring back. These mining companies, they must pay our people a living wage, enough money, a global wage. Zambia must benefit 51% or more at least. Profits, 51% of the profits must remain. Stop getting loans. Like any loans, learn how to do barter system. Trade goods for goods, services for services. That will stop you from going loan. PhD. So those PhD, Yashi, why are you not being practical to make it, to use things, use principles that are going to build Zambia, not impoverish Zambia? So Napita Mkwai, I think this is it. I'm here for an hour. I'll read your comments and then I'll be gone. Let me just read your comments. Xavier says the number of trucks leaving the mines every day. How you give action number once I found out these numbers. Yes. PF cannot come back. Shekeri. PF ever mine for 25 million. Bakshisha mine for 25 million. Iya mine very panga profit. Vatu lipila nempiashis. Kuchumwa washa ba PF for what? Once bitten, twice shy. PF is gone. Yes, Evans, you are right. Traditional thinking is killing us. In a traditional thinking, but it's some theories and these books. I'm a book, you know, these books is written by people who want to oppress you and apply principles to You know, the Zambia was Zambia, she was Zambia, so you can be oppressed. You know, you have been trained in your mindset, you have been trained to have principles to oppress your own people, your own family. It's a shame. People need to get out of the box. I don't know how many people have heard this language. Think out the box. You know, Africans, we were mining copper. I went to the museum in Lusaka. In Lusaka, there's actually a history. There is a history about our mining. There is even some smelters over there. We, in our own way, before independence, before the white masters came, we used to have our own mining system. We knew about those minerals and we were mining them. We had our own, what is the word? We had our own civilization. Yes, Africa had its own civilization. And if you are arguing, go to Lusaka Museum and see it. When I went to Lusaka Museum last year, I went there. And I was like, wow, Africa, we had our own civilization. It's not a dark continent as the story is told. It's not. So all these things that are written and people always running to the West to come and make these deals with the West, those deals will never benefit anyone. But only a few people. You have seen what is happening in Zambia. So they have increased the fuel tally. Ama prices na valunda air transportation. Bus prices have gone up. Dorothy, thank you. My orchard was my Valentine's gift there. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, so let's just educate each other here, guys. In your communities, in your groups, you just change people's mindset to thinking, it's not always about the loan. Who does the loan benefit? We have Zambia number popo ifikire. We have goods that people need. We have to stop borrowing. Let's start dealing goods for goods or goods for services. Chapwa. Start dealing goods for goods. China produces a lot of things. China is the world production industry. And in Zambia, we import everything. Just write whatever we need, list of everything that we need. Mukalembe list. To say for Zambia, we need this. And you put a cost. And the balance some books. Okay, how much copper do we need to pay for this? Start trading goods for goods, goods for services. No more loans. No more loans. This thing of loans, if these companies coming, loan shark, and any leader coming who likes to promote loan, he's also corrupt. Because year after year, since 1991, issue yama loan opobali sukira pokubu sungu kwaba sungu bali nonka. Mkula kongwesha Zambia their own money. And we can't smell the coffee. Wake up, Zambia. Stop this nonsense here, kula Kongola. Mwambe barter system. You have goods. Zambia nomba popo ifikire. This is the vibe we must be talking. The new vibe is Zambia should stop taking loans and start trading goods for goods or goods for services. Chapo. Apa bambira okupoka maloni chalo chiwerera fye kunuma. Bale poka maloni mpya shiri mu account yawe. Ama Zambia ni balebwera pofi. It's a shame. Yes, so now guys, I'm reading your comments. Yeah, guys. AMA loans have failed. AMA loans ni nani kan? Cash cow for politicians. these loans that are Zambia, Congola, ni cash cow for politicians and cash cow for my loan companies. Balebe no fiat in the US government, IMF with my loan companies, Congolese. It's a mess, guys. Anyway, Naya. Yes, Cynthia Lawrence, yes. That's what we just need to change. Our commercial politicians, our words changing. You can't be doing the same thing. But that what is insanity is doing the same thing and expecting change. So we have to change our game plan. As Zambians, let us urge our government to get away from the loans. Let them start trading number, goods for goods or goods for services. Chapwa. China is a huge market. China can produce everything that we need. China wants what we have. Even America, they produce things here. So why we are America sign in Congo? Why can't they go to America and sign goods for goods? Elon Musk, Ulapangama Tesla, can you make so much Teslas for us? We'll give you so much cobalt. You know? But instead, you go to America, you sign for a contract to have a processing plant for a factory. No. Let's have a manufacturing plant for vehicles in Zambia. We must aim for the highest, the best of the best. Imagine if we are making vehicles in Zambia. Every Zambian will be able to drive that vehicle. There will be no need for oil. The demand for oil is higher. This is where Zambia, because we have the raw material. We have the raw materials in Zambia, so our leaders should be thinking, China, we need to start a vehicle manufacturing plant in Zambia. The raw material is there. Nishibai paya, nobody will be fighting for fuel because in Zambia can be electronic and they'll be cheap because we have what it takes to make that vehicle. But nobody's talking about making an electric vehicle in Zambia. They're just talking about making a battery, which is the battery is the main thing of a vehicle. Why can't they go to China or US and negotiate? Under Kaunda, we had the assembly plant, Kulia. They can reopen that assembly plant in Livingstone and start assembling electric vehicles. We have what it takes, lithium, cobalt, copper, we need progressive ideas. We really need progressive ideas. The old way of doing things will have brought Zambia into problems. And we'll continue sinking in our problems if these leaders that we elect, in fact, we did it by bringing HH. HH is doing the same thing other leaders have been doing. From borrowing to China, he went west to get, it's the same thing. It's more problems for Zambia. Sorry, if you want to Sanaya. This is me just thinking my ideas. It's just like, why can't we do this? Why can't we change and find something that works for Zambians? Because obviously what is happening now is not working. So good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Good night. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, Mama Chika Monica and Mama Machipa will join me. Otherwise, have a good night. And if you are in Ndola, try to connect with Ellington and go and see how he's doing. We wish him all the best. God bless you and see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.